Hello everybody, this is Mr. Lemba. Hope everybody's doing alright. Today's topic is how to get mad like a man. Now, I dwelled on this topic for a while, and for good reasons, because a lot of people do not understand that there is a difference between how a man and a woman reacts when they get mad. In the Western society, when men are dealing with women, you usually hear that you should man up. That normally means shut the fuck up, stop complaining, and accept her bullshit. Now, excuse my language, but that's usually what it means when someone tells you to man up. However, those of us who are more enlightened in this new era of men waking up, it's another way of shoving a bag of blue pills down your throat as a man. But I'm here to tell you that there is a difference between the way a man gets upset when speaking to his woman, and there is a way a woman should get upset. Today we are going to address the way that a man is supposed to get upset. How to get mad like a man. Now, the first thing you need to understand is that women are always craving emotions. Women crave how to feel. They need an exterior force to make them feel a certain way. It's like fuel to her soul. And if you don't understand that, you won't realize the game that she is playing. Now you're probably looking at Candy Crush. You see the picture there on the screen. Women love to play Candy Crush. What you brothers don't realize is that a lot of your women are treating you like Candy Crush. Women play games, and most of them, we don't realize, are based on emotions and not necessarily trying to trigger your emotions, but trying to get you to trigger her emotions. Sadly to say, the safest relationship when dealing with a woman usually is a roller coaster. Not the kind that the bad boy puts her through. Because of course, as a classic man, you don't want to destroy your family. But just enough to keep things balanced. Sadly, this is the stress that comes when dealing with the Western woman. Now, number one, you do not want to get into a screaming match with a woman. If you're raising your voice, you are not getting mad like a man. A man is supposed to speak with a firm and powerful voice. Very different from screaming. If she refuses to listen, you become silent, either walk away and wait till it is over. When she finally shuts up, you lay down the law. And since she wanted to keep speaking when you were trying to talk, now you're going to make sure that the law that you lay down, that you do not compromise it. This will be a lesson taught to her that you are the one that not only runs this house, but you run this relationship. And if she can't have it that way, her job is to leave. I know it sounds brutal to some of you guys because you're either married according to the system and you're afraid of your losses, or you have children with her. But if you haven't heard some of my previous videos, it is of no benefit to a man if He stays in a relationship where his woman is allowed to disrespect him and walk all over him. Eventually, she will leave you, and you'll be in the same predicament. The only difference will be that you never stood up for yourself, and you left this relationship not only missing your assets and probably your children, but also missing your spine. So, do not get in a screaming match with her. Do not try to out-talk her. Number 2, never repeat yourself more than 2 times. You say what you have to say a maximum of 2 times, and you lay it down as the final decision. If she's going to be royalty in this relationship, she must be the queen. She cannot be the king. Many times when you brothers are dealing with women, you're allowing them to be the king. That is unacceptable. You don't have to repeat yourself 3 times. Twice is enough. Always be the one to end the conversation. That's number 3. You end it whether or not she feels it is ended. This is usually when she's being illogical and she knows that she is wrong. Most of you brothers have been there before. If you live in the Western world, or your culture has been westernized or has been influenced by the Western way, I can say all of you have been through this before. When your woman is being a stubborn, illogical child, you have to end that conversation after repeating yourself twice, and always end it with the consequences that will come if she does not follow it. You don't scream, you speak firm with the full bass in your voice. You are a man, and you lead and run your relationship. If she will not comply, her other option is to leave. Number 4, never tell a woman that you hurt me. Never tell her that you have hurt my feelings, that you broke my heart, that you really hurt me. Women are very empathetic. While they are selfish, they are very good at understanding what you are feeling. Now, you would think logically, someone who understands and feel what you are feeling would not be so selfish. Wrong. I have some videos coming up more on the nature of women. If she feels that you are saying that you are hurt and she's feeling your hurt, instead of feeling sorry for you, she views you as weak. When women view you as weak, their pussy dries up and they leave you eventually. Now, that is the best thing that can happen to you. The other thing she can do is stay in the relationship, cheat on you, and not sleep with you. Let that sink in. Never tell her you feel like. That's number 5. Never tell her you make me feel. Those are words reserved for women. You tell her what you do not like, and you tell her the way it's going to be. Now, I know that sounds very rough for a lot of you guys who are still on the blue pill. No disrespect, I'm just saying that honestly. And it is also very hard for a lot of you brothers who are transitioning to the red pill, the awoken man. And it is very hard for some of you brothers who are new to the red pill. But never let a woman think that she can control your emotions. Never let her think that you make me feel like. Never let her think that your feelings are up to what she do or do not do. Quick pause, go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell icon so you get notifications. Like this video, share it with friends, other brothers. Go ahead and comment and leave some of your own don'ts when you're arguing or getting mad as a man with your woman, if you wish to do so. If not, just go ahead and listen. Most importantly, learn from what I'm teaching. Now, back on topic. Never tell a woman, can't you see that I love you? If she is behaving like you are some typical mother effer off the streets, your woman is either too stupid to realize the quality of man which stands before her, and understand that you are the one blessing her with your presence, especially if you are not the first man to sleep with her. Never let her get out of line. As far as the universe is concerned, any woman who is in a relationship with a good brother, such as yourselves, who did not give her virginity to you, has been blessed and redeemed by you. She owes you, and yes, I said owes you, the utmost respect. And she must understand her place at all times with humbleness. This is the channel that speaks to men. This is the conversation of real men. The last point, never give up and say, fine, you win. When you let the woman realize her way of getting what she wants is through talking your ear off and manipulating your emotions and controlling you, she will do it all the time. My father once told me when I was still a blue pill male, growing up as an early teenage boy, that women are like children. Well, from everything I was told in school, in the feminist way, in the Western system, I disagreed with him. They were making me a blue pill guy through the media, through schools and books and poetry, and how we interacted with women. Most of us are not blue pill by nature. We are very aggressive, dominant males, real men. But the society we were raised in softens us. So what he was saying was contradicting what school was saying. And since most black parents put a lot of emphasis in school or on school, their children tend to believe the professors and the teachers more than they believe their parents. It is not until I became a man when I realized the old man was right. Women are like children. If you let them whine their way into getting what they want, crying, kicking, and screaming, that is what they will do every single time. So I want you brothers to understand when you're getting mad with a woman. Don't get into that screaming match. Don't lose your temper. Don't repeat yourself more than twice. Always be the one to end that conversation. Say, I am done with this conversation, and here are the consequences. This is what happens if it doesn't happen this way. I'm not having it any other way. It is the old way of saying when the man puts his foot down. Never say, you hurt me. Never let her know, and if she does have that ability, please remove that possibility and that ability from her having the power to hurt you. For you are the centered male. Those of you who watch my 3-part series, I believe 4 parts, on dating women and sex appeal that one brother requested. You are always centered as a man, and you are unmovable. She does not have the power to hurt you. Never let her think she can hurt you, even during custody battles. Be the one that seems careless. Do not let her think she has the power to hurt you. Ever. She does not view it as something to be sympathetic or empathetic towards. She views it as weakness. Women do not like weak men. If you appear scared, if you appear whiny, lonely, needy, squirmish, she will stop having sex with you. She will disrespect you more frequently. And she will do what she wants often. She will even put her friends, her homegirls, on top of you and before you. Understand the nature of the creature you are dealing with, because she is turning you into her private Candy Crush. You are nothing but a game to her. Never say, "You make me feel like." She does not have the capability to make you feel. That's my quick recap. Never tell her, "Can't you see I love you?" If she realizes this, she either going to use your love to manipulate you more and play games. She's either going to see that you are the weakest one in the relationship. You are the one more in love. You are too afraid to lose her. Knowing that she will not be kicked out and she won't be going anywhere, she tortures you even more. Unlike a man, when a woman would say, "Can't you see I love you?" and it might touch your heart and realize, I put this woman through some crap. And instead of being a whore or a bitch and trying to leave me and taking my things and taking my kids, she is choosing to stay with me and saying, "Can't you see I love you?" From the man's perspective, we might say, "Let me try to be a better man because I think I have a really good woman." Women view that as a weakness. Women view it as being soft. She will walk on you even more. She does not have the power to make you feel. A man should be hard to read, but when he opens his mouth, he should be very direct, straightforward, coming fast, instantly, like a bullet train, unstoppable and unmovable, calm and on one accord, rhythm, not all over the place. Never give up and say, "Fine, you win." She cannot win unless she has convinced your logical leadership mind. Her mind is emotional. I covered the woman and how she is emotional, and the counterpart of the emotion is logic. While both is necessary, a man should lead even when her emotions, her intuitions are correct. Understand that. Even when her intuitions are correct, you are to logically analyze them. If they are right, you will say, "Good job, baby." And you will take it and lead it. Never let her do the leading of anything. It is your job to lead. She can't pick where to eat. You pick a place and she has to stick with it. If she doesn't like it, she has to watch you eat. End of story. And if she's whining, you tune her out. You continue to enjoy your steak dinner. And if she's a vegan, that is her problem. All we have is a bean burger here. Deal with it or don't. Either way, I have made a decision. You ask her once, she can't make a decision. That's too bad. It is not called being mean or disrespectful. It is called being a solid spine man. On this channel, DMLC, I teach you guys to have the spine of titanium. If you are a Marvel comic book fan, adamantium, vibranium. You need to be a real man with spine. Your spine cannot resemble an overcooked fettuccine. With that said, these are the steps of how to get mad like a man. If you wish to comment, go ahead. If not, make sure you learn. Pass this ahead to a brother who's doing all the wrong things so he may know how to do it right. This is Mr. Lemba. It was good talking to you. I'm out.